While there is so much of uncertainty going all around the globe on one side due to this pandemic, the other side, the Christians all around are gearing up this Passion Week to remember the death of Jesus on the cross and to celebrate his resurrection. This is one of the most significant events in history where, as the Bible describes, God demonstrated his own love for us in that while we were still sinners, that Christ died for us. Through this, God showed and proved his love for us. Do you know how far did he go out of his love for you and me? Even to sacrifice his own beloved Son, the sinless, the blameless, and the spotless Lamb, as we call, through the most painful death humanity has ever invented. It is called excruciating pain because they could not find a word that could match the pain of death on the cross. In fact, the very word excruciating comes from a Latin word, two words, ex and cruciatus, which means out of the cross. Ravi Zacharias quotes, "Crucifixion was the defining word for pain." It was not just excruciating, but also humiliating. Crucifixion was so humiliating that even the Romans who administrated this death assured their own citizens that a Roman could never be crucified. But here's the difference. The two thieves who were hung on the cross along with Jesus, they faced punishment for what they deserved. But Jesus was innocent and absolutely capable of resisting this gruesome death. Yet he chose not to. Doesn't that make him special to you? Let's pause in this season to think of the humiliation and the agony Jesus went through. This was the path that he chose to save us from sin. The sin that separates us from God. The sin that breaks the grandeur for which we were created, yet we tragically minimize it. The greatest sagacity of love has been displayed by none other than God himself, who is love. No matter how much ever we worship him, even eternity is not enough. As the worship ballad says, I'll never know how much it cost to see my sins upon that cross. I'm reminded of another song by the Ball Brothers titled It's About the Cross. One of the verses goes like this: the beginning of the story is wonderful and great. The beginning of the story, that is, the birth of Jesus, which we call as Christmas, it's wonderful and great. But it's the ending that can save you. It's the ending, the story of crucifixion and the resurrection that can save you. And that's why we celebrate. That's why we celebrate Jesus. And that's why we celebrate Easter. God bless you.